Yo, what up, YouTube? How y'all doing this morning or today? Any other morning? And I tell you one thing or two for sure. Man, it is freezing out here. Okay, how cold it is, man. I gotta get up and get it. Once upon a time, I couldn't even work in the winter, boy. I tell you. I ain't even realize it, but I made a habit out of it. Man, I would not be employed in the winter time. I would get a job in the spring. And I realized all the hardship I was going through. I remember like crazy when my first winter, I was so excited over the milestone for myself. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to be a man on my own. Made it through my first winter. I was hyped. I was like, hell yeah, man, I made it a whole year. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm a little bit wiser, I work differently through the winter. I don't want to have to be outside like this. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with it, for those who enjoy it, more power to you. Me, I want to do something different, man. So that's why I'm sacrificing. That's why I'm not trying to be comfortable living in no room and all that. I'm trying to speed track my way to where I'm getting consistently. Man. That's why cutting back on expenses. I ain't buying no shoes. I ain't buying no clothes. I ain't in the bars. I ain't drinking heavy. Living at the bare minimum so that I can get there quickly. And friends and family are like, oh, you should at least get a room for the weekend or do this or do that. And I admire them looking out for me and being concerned. But right now, I'm not worried about comfort. I can stay clean and stay clean. I got somewhere to lay it, and I ain't outside, I'm good. Nope. So I'm making that small sacrifice. Minor setback for a major comeback. Page ain't going, I ain't getting that much traction, but hey, it's just a start. I forgot to post yesterday. I ain't gonna lie to you. Doing this content creating stuff is exhausting, especially if it's early in the morning. Early in the day, I mean, in the beginning of the day. Y'all forgive my hair, I just washed it yesterday and oiled it. It still looked dry. But I washed it and put oil in it. It might be the water. I did wash it. Anyway, I forgot what the content creating. Man, this stuff take a lot of energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you moments when you don't even feel like doing it. Especially when you don't see your page growing or you ain't getting no traction. Hell, I get tired of telling people about the page. I done got to the point, I done forgot about it, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna give up, though. Eventually, boom. Eventually, something will happen, it'll gain traction some kind of way. And when I be looking online, people be like, oh, let me help you grow your page. And then it costs me. I don't mind paying for it, but it's like I got bigger things in mind than to pay to grow my social media, you know what I'm saying? I got other stuff I want to pay for, like starting up a trust. That's why I'm really cutting back this week. So I filled up my tank for the week. You know what I mean? Enough gas to get me to payday. More than enough to get me to and through payday. You know what I'm saying? And to start the next week. I'll tell you what I got here. Put that up. And from the new check, pay bills. Let me be more more clear. What I have left over from this check, I'm gonna put that up into my savings. And then with my new check, I'm gonna buy into this trust deal. Learn how to structure a trust, because I don't want to work like this anymore. I don't mind it. It's cool to get out the house, but I don't want to do this. I don't want it to spill in the book. Thank you, Lalo. Yeah. I don't mind it. I've been doing it for a long time, but I've been being physical my whole life. I'm trying to do something else. I want to use my mental part now. I was fortunate enough to be smart enough to learn. Learn quick. I learned with my hands first, and that's what started giving me the most. Started giving me money in dark times where I couldn't see, or I didn't understand. Now I know there's ways to make money with my mind shit. That's what I'm on. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's why I'm sacrificing. I'm sacrificing right now. I know it's coming. I know I can do it. You know what I mean? And this is what I tell myself. What I tell myself every day. Because nobody's going to make it happen for you. Nobody's gonna do it for you. You gotta put forth the effort. The Most High say, and I don't bring up the Bible on people. I don't force religion and none of that stuff. I don't go with politics and religion. But growing up, I did grow up in church, so the Bible say, take one step and he'll take two for you. I don't know the deeper meaning of none of that. I just look at it for the basis of what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put forth the effort, and then he'll do the rest for you. He won't do the rest, but he'll make it easier along the way. So that being said, I'm always gonna keep taking a step. So yeah, man, I got a booger in my nose. Man, it's cold out here, man, for real. I got no idea. Man, this is the daylight now. It's daylight now. Man, I'll be up at 3:30 in the morning. Well, it be so cold you can't do nothing but be still. That's how cold it be out here. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know how to do no editing, and I don't want to be ducking and driving out the camera and all that stuff like I was doing when I first started. It's raw and uncut. It's live out here. Like for real. But nonetheless, ain't my face dry. I don't even know what to put on my face so it won't be so dry. I don't know nothing about this stuff. That's why I need a job where I'm working from home. I'm not out here like this. If I can take some more time to figure out what I got going on. Because when I get out of here, man, I'll be exhausted. You know what I'm saying? I'll be exhausted. Even though my work ain't just extremely physical on this job, it's still 10 hours a day of work. But I'll be up at 3. I don't get off till 5. So I'll be up at 3 in the morning, I don't get out till 5. Sometimes I don't go to sleep till midnight. But I'm having a hard time sleeping at night. And a lot of it's because of this phone, man. I be so caught up on trying to figure out something to invest in and find my next move, figure out what my next move gonna be. And then I get distractions along the way, and then I end up being on the phone at 12 o'clock at night, you know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, my body was tired. I paid attention to it. So I just went and took a shower and I relaxed. I ain't even work out, and I did myself a justice. But today I gotta go in there and work out, you know what I'm saying? So there's no excuse. I wanna get to where I can work out every day like part of my normal routine. And put more time into taking care of myself. Figuring out what I do and don't need. I wanna have a better lifestyle, healthier lifestyle. These are aspirations. This is stuff that I really want for myself. I want to be able to work in my garden. That's why I want to get away from being so far away. You know what I mean? Because I got stuff that's more important than this. That's more important than money. You know what I mean? But right now, I need money to even get to that point. Right now, I ain't face peeling. Right now, I need money to get there, you feel me? So knowing what I gotta do, so I get to where I need to get to. So nonetheless, man, y'all stay beautiful. I don't say blessed, because blessed breaks down to be less. You know, words have power, all that stuff is real. I believe in that. So be mindful what you tell yourself. Be mindful what you say out loud, because your body is the first receptor of everything. In the universe, we have the same power in the likeness of the Most High. So the universe picks up what we say and manipulates it, adds ether to it, and it sends it back to us. There are no coincidences. Everything is intentional, rather you're aware of it or not. So be kind to yourself, be kind to others. And I struggle with that daily. I struggle with it daily, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't always easy being kind. Before I was working on being positive, I was a very negative person. I was very negative, and all I used to see was the bad in everything. You know, and I started working on myself. I started taking constructive criticism and receiving it, you know, and discarding what didn't apply. If it didn't apply, let it fly. You know, just constant self-improvement, self-awareness. Without it, man, you'll be lost in this world forever. Without it, you'll be susceptible to what everybody else is throwing at you, you know? So be aware of self. Learn how to communicate, especially with yourself. If not, man, you ain't gonna know how to protect yourself. I preach this to my niece, my nephews, my kids, you know, everybody around me. And I have people say they get tired of hearing me. And I like, shoot, I get tired of saying it. But I'm held accountable for not telling you, you know what I'm saying? And I told one of my friends, I said, yeah, it's gonna be a scary day when I do stop talking. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that violently. I'm not violent, I'm non-violent as possible. I try to avoid that. I try to avoid conflict. But it means when I stop caring. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a scary day. Because once I stop, I truly stop, man. And I let go of all of that. And I bring that energy back to me. As far as putting that energy I was putting into you back into myself. So, you know, peace and love. I love y'all eternally, you know. That's one of the gifts that the Most High gave me, is compassion for others. You know, but I'm nobody's fool. I play fool to nobody. But I do got compassion for you, and I love you, and I always want the best for you. All right, peace and love.